All right, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And peace and blessings to you brothers out there doing the work in truth and sincerity, in season, out of season. All right, I'm going to do this video. I was asked a question, so I'm just going to address it real quick. Just do a little short lesson. All right, it's Brother Kanak. All right, and the video. I'm gonna title the video "Having More Than One Woman Is Not Adultery." All right, because there's a misconception what true adultery is. All right, and true adultery is, all right, when a man, all right, when a man goes and he has sexual relations with another man's wife. All right, this is a woman that's either betrothed, meaning promised to this man, engaged, all right, whether they had sex or not. Okay, which the act of marriage is actually sex. All right, so when a man has a wife, this is a woman that he's actually having sex with. All right, he's putting his rod in her so-called vagina. All right, to be blunt. All right, that's his wife. All right, and then adultery with a woman. All right, is when a woman has a man, she has a husband. All right, so she's getting popped by her husband, and she goes out and deals with another man. All right. And the scriptures expressly tell you what adultery is. So I'm going to go through some scriptures, and we're going to hit the scriptures, all right, and we're going to close the lesson up. All right, so this is Leviticus 20:10. And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, okay, and he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death, all right, because you're supposed to rid Israel out of that wickedness out of Israel. All right, and these laws were written for our people, okay? Because these other nations, they commit adultery like crazy, and our people now, Israel, you Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, you're following the ways of the heathen, all right? And adultery is a way of a heathen, right? The other nations. So when you commit adultery, all right, when you're in an act of adultery, all right, not according to Esau's law, you step out on your wife, all right, you can have a woman. You can deal with any woman as long as she doesn't have a man. All right, if she's single, all right, all you got to do is go up to her. You ask her. All right, in this day and age, okay, you go up to the woman. You speak to a woman. Hey, look, do you have a man? Do you have a husband? All right, which these women have had many husbands before. All right, but she has to be single in order for you to deal with her. All right, you're not going off even if you have a woman. Say you have a main woman. All right, you meet another woman. Okay. And she's single, ready to mingle, so to speak. Hey, you can pop that woman, man. You can start dealing with her. Now it's up to you if you want to tell, your main woman that you got another woman. Well, you already know that's not going to go down. All right. Why? Because America has put a heavy woman worshiping spirit on you men out here. Okay, and you women too. All right, to think that a woman is really more than what she is. All right, when she's not. All right, she's just a helpmate, which the Most High set it up that way. Okay, let me go hit another scripture just to reinforce what Leviticus was saying. I'm gonna go to Deuteronomy, the 22nd chapter. Okay, so this is Deuteronomy 22 and 22. If a man be found lying with a woman, a woman married to a husband, okay, nowhere in the scriptures a man gets put to death, okay, for popping a single woman. All right. All right. He's not committing any type of wicked act. If a man be found lying with a woman married to a husband, so if you go out and you find and there's a woman, okay, and she has a man, meaning either she's promised to a man, engaged, betrothed, or she's actually dealing with a man, like this man is actually popping her, got kids, or just even having sex with her. All right, then she don't even have to have kids with him. All right, if this woman is dealing with a man, okay, she's off limits. Okay, then they shall both of them die, both the man that lay with the woman and the woman. Okay, so shalt thou put evil away from Israel, because this woman already had a man, had a husband, and a woman is bound to her husband. Okay, the scriptures tell you that a woman is supposed to have one sexual partner. All right, that's supposed to have her first husband, unless her first husband die, or give her a bill of divorcement, which that's really is off. Okay, according to the Most High, the Most High made man and woman, and, and you're not supposed to put away your wife, all right? But the Most High did put that stipulation in there. The husband can divorce the woman, so the woman doesn't. All right, the woman doesn't have say so in the matter. All right, she's property. All right, the scriptures say he that getteth a wife getteth a possession. All right, so it's like a pair of shoes. All right, it's a car. Okay, it's an investment. All right, because you'll pay the father the dowry. All right, you invest, and you really just bought this woman. All right, and then it's the investment because she can clean, cook, raise your children. All right, you can get comfort from her. All right. Let me read again. If a man be found lying with a woman married to a husband, then they shall be both of them die, both the man that lay with the woman and the woman, and thou shalt put away evil from Israel. Yeah, that's evil. That's wicked, man. All right, that man, because the woman was married, so the man went out and crept in which you have that. I mean, infiltrated in Israelite culture. All right, adultery. All right, and it's praised. And that woman, because she had a husband, they creeping late night. All right, what your man got? What your man got to do with me? All right. And since the woman is a weaker vessel, all right, the woman, she's gonna let it happen. All right, because she's like a little kid. So let me go and let me just go back right here. Let me go to Deuteronomy, the 22nd chapter. I'm sorry, the 21st chapter, to prove to you in the scriptures that a man can have more than one woman, all right? And there's nothing wrong with that, okay? So this is Deuteronomy 21 and 15. If a man have two wives, one beloved and another hated. Wait, hold on. America teaches you that you can have only one woman, man. All right? That polygamy is off. All right, the Most High is with that, man. That's the white man's word to put a negative connotation on having more than one woman. All right, and most of these women out here are side women anyway, side hoes. So they're having multiple, thousands of sexual partners, man. By the time they're 25, they probably could have slept with 300-400 men, and that's I'm being light on those numbers. If a man have two wives, so you can have more than one wife. This is another instance, one beloved and another hated. So the Most High is giving you an instance that happens. You might have two women. You might love one. And the other one you really don't like her. And they have borne him children. So wait, hold on. They both have children. They both had children from him. All right. And there's nothing they can do about it, all right? There's nothing, you cheated on me. There's no such thing as cheated, all right? There's no such thing. You cheat on the test, all right? You cheat on the test by writing down answers on your wrist, all right? You got the, and you dealing with another woman that's single. That's not cheating, all right? That doesn't even make sense. But that's the reason why we got to get out of America, and that's what America has pushed that philosophy. All right, because the other nations, they were dealing with multiple women, but even Esau, which some of the nations still do it, but even Esau, he went in and infiltrated them nations, and it's looked down upon. Both the beloved and the hated, and the firstborn son and the heir. So it just goes to, I'm not going to go into the story, but that's just one instance. I'm going to give you just a couple more instances, and we're going to wrap it up, showing you that the Most High never judged a man for having more than one wife, okay? This is 1 Kings 11, and this is King Solomon, man. All right, a man loved by Yahweh Shema Shai. But King Solomon loved many strange women. He loved many women. All right, Solomon he had a very very sophisticated palate when it came to women. All right, he just wasn't dealing with one woman. All right, here it is. He's king of Israel. All nations subject unto him, and he's going to just deal with one woman. Or he's telling him what to do, women slapping him around, talking about I'm hungry, take me out to dinner. You don't buy me anything. No, that wasn't happening, man. That wasn't happening. All right. He had power over life and death over his women. He could put his women to death. Together with the daughters of Pharaoh. All right. So he like Egyptian women of the Moabites. All right. He like Chinese women, Chinese, Vietnamese, Ammonites. Okay, he like Japanese women. Edomites, he like white women. Zidonians and Hittites. He like different type of African tribes. All right, Hamites. Of the nations concerning the Lord said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go unto them, neither shall they come unto you, for surely they will turn away your heart from their gods. Solomon clave unto these in love. Yeah, you're not supposed to love the other as an Israelite. You're not supposed to love and love the other nations' women. Are you supposed to just pop them? Oh, they're concubines. All right, you supposed to just pop them, and they know they place. They can never have the place of an Israelite woman. All right, as an actual wife. So, and if you believe in the scriptures, then hey, look at verse 3. And he said, and he had 700 wives. So here it is. Where is the? You better do right by me. All right, a woman, you better do right by me, not cheat on me. Wait, hold on. The king of Israel, man. Okay, he had 700 wives, princesses, and he had 300 concubines. All right, so he had 300 concubines of the other nations. All right, what was he doing with them, man? All right, he was laying it down. All right, because you know how Israel like having more than one woman, man. Every Israelite got a side bitch, all right, so to speak. All right, most of it's in wickedness. Okay, the bitch got a man. Okay, but there's nothing wrong with you having another woman. All right, with all that said, right? With all that said, so look, with all that said, okay, in this kingdom, all right, because there has to be a balance. I'm not gonna just do a video and say, oh yeah, you can have more than one, you can have more than one wife, you can have multiple wives. All right, Jake take that to head, and he'll run with it, man. That's why the Most High, there has to be balance there, man. Okay, and Paul spoke about that expressly multiple times. All right, especially in the book of Corinthians. He was telling them hard-headed Corinthians, man. There's all type of wickedness going on. Because even though you go into the law, which is nothing wrong with doing it, but you gotta know the times that we're in. We're not in the time of having multiple women, right? Multiple wives. I mean, you might have two wives, all right, and you're able to deal, but you got to be in these scriptures, man. You're able to deal, but what when you get a woman, she wants your time, all right? She wants your time, and that time is supposed to be allotted to Yahweh Bashim Shai, and not a woman on earth, all right? Your woman, your true woman, all right? It should be these scriptures, all right? Because wisdom is likened unto a woman, okay? So let me go into this is 1 Corinthians 6:12. And all things are lawful unto me, right? Because I proved that what adultery is, and I proved that out of the scriptures, even in the law, that there's instances where a man has more than one wife. Okay, so Paul's saying, okay, look, all things are lawful unto me, so I can do all these things. Okay, but all things are not expedient. Okay, and look up that word expedient. All right. Okay, so in the scriptures you have the word profitable. All right. So if you open up a business, all right, and you only and you have a restaurant, all right, and you giving away free food every day, you're like, don't worry about it, and you drop your prices, right, to where you don't even make a profit. Okay, is that business profitable, or are you gonna go under? Okay, you're gonna go under, man. So that word expedient, okay, goes into like being profitable, all right, to bring together, to be better, to be good, to bear, to bring together, to bear together, or at the same time, to carry with others, to collect, to contribute, okay, in order to help, be profitable, expedient. I'm gonna look at the word in etymology, etymon online. It's the word expedient. Okay, expedient, adjective. Okay, late 14th centuries, advantages. All right, fit, proper to a purpose. All right. Okay, a purpose. Remember that. Useful, beneficial. All right, from the French. Useful, beneficial. All right, which goes back into the Latin, beneficial. Okay, make fit or ready, to prepare. Okay, so Paul's saying, okay, all things are lawful, but look, he's saying, but all things are not expedient. All things are not profitable. All things, all things don't fit to a purpose. The purpose I'm actually doing, okay? Because there's a time and a season for everything. All right, you find that in the book of Ecclesiastes. There's a time and a season for everything. All right, and we're not in the season to be gathering up to ourselves wives, women, all right, because they're not in order, all right. They're not going to be okay. Okay, this is the first wife, I'm the second wife, or I'm the third and the fourth. They're not going to work together, to better your life, all right. You're going to catch nothing but pure hell. But all things are not expedient. All things are lawful unto me. That's right. We can do everything according to the law, but I would not be brought under the power of any. Yeah, I'm not going to be. You're not supposed to be. You're not supposed to be subject to your lust of having multiple women. All right. It sounds good, and you would love to do it, but in the times and seasons that we're in, okay, we're supposed to be doing the work of Yahweh Bashim Shai, all right, bottom line. And us having multiple women and putting our spirit and our mind into gathering, heaping up women, you got to talk to them all the time, they got Satan will hop on them, so then you got to counsel them. So now here you are, you counseling a woman all day, and you not even in the scriptures. All right, so that's fit being destruction. All right, okay. With all that said, all right, adultery is when a man commits sexual acts with another man wife. All right, and when a woman steps out on her husband, that's adultery. Okay, and then a man can have more than one woman. All right, but in this time, all right, it's not expedient for men to gather up to themselves multiple wives. All right, so it was a little bit longer than I expected the lesson, but I hope it was edifying, and that you got something out of that, So with that, all praise to Yahweh Shemal Shai, double honors to Apostle and Elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to you brothers out there doing the work in truth and sincerity, in season, out of season. With that, I'm going to say shalom.